Bundesliga to the Betway Premiership, and of course the national teams as well were playing. Sinibonisa yonke le midlalo bukhoma. Kodwa ke kuyo yonke into sinibonisa yona abahlali nabathandi bebhola eMzantsi Afrika bafuna ukwazi into eyodwa vo ukuthi ngabe ke bekuyi-penalty noma cha. And the entire South Africa looks to one man and one only to give you the results and should Osako Saseka or not. It's the principle.
Yeah, we're going to say it without fear or favor. Asizondi umuntu. Sifaki law, sifaki umthetho. Asiyendi kumthetho ke. Siya ku penalty appeal by Sundowns. Dav Wome, Dav Edmilson and Lucas Ribeiro. So let's have a look. You can see that Ribeiro takes the ball and now they are inside the penalty area going to the ball. So there's now a contact between both of them, of which the referee, if you look at it there, you can see a hand that is holding. But now FIFA has just given consideration that holding must have an impact. So now if you look at it there now, you can see Ribeiro is falling, Jay, after feeling some touch. So the referee ignored it because it does not have an impact. So correct decision by the referee to ignore.
Dov is taller than him, weighs his shoulder on him. That's not enough to put him down?
There's no impact because when there's an impact, we must see a hand pulling somebody. So now that hand is just moving. There's no pulling. There's no additional movement from that hand. So it's normal contact in football. Play should be allowed to continue. Right, let's go to the next one as well. We're still going to talk about what we call impact on the player's ability to play the ball. You can see Modi there. We am shy. Mundao through momentum is trying to fall. He makes contact, but does this contact have an impact on the ability of Modi to play the ball? If you look at it there, we show him there. You can see that there's no impact. Now, he's having a ball. He's having full control of the ball. As to what he does with the ball, we don't know. He takes a shot, and then, unfortunately, he misses. And you can see that Modi does not even complain. He goes away because he missed the ball.
It's in the box. I'm in control of the ball.
Yes.
He touches me in a way that makes me to fall. It reminds me of Relebile Mofokeng during the derby.
Yeah.
There's a touch there, a penalty is given. What's the difference?
Right. Remember, Blom was coming from behind. He made contact like this. Right. We don't have a problem. But now when he turns him, that's where impact comes in. So here there's not even 10. There was turning. So that 10 has an impact on the ability of the player to play the ball. So that is the big difference. So here you can see he's having the ball, full control of the ball, and then he takes a shot. Unfortunately, he missed. Right. Can we move over to the offside? Right. Let's move over to some say Reyners was offside. We're going to draw the line to show that there's a player there, Udav, that put Odove, that put Reyners on side. We're going to draw the offside line because the offside line is key in determining whether there was offside or not. If you draw the line there, you will see that we have Dav there. We also have Dav there, Wome, Edmilson now putting Reyners on side. So as the pass is played or as the ball is released, it's been released already, there's no offside, i.e. offside. So play goes in, a goal is scored. So this goal was scored in line with the loss of the game, Akuna Matata. Right, we see Sangara kicking an opponent or kicking Shalulile inside the penalty box. This is where Sipukune played Mamelodi Sundowns. And as we can see there, Shalulile has the ball. He's kicked from behind. And then now when he's kicked, penalty was not given by a young referee, there, Joseph Makubo. But if we look at it now, you'll see that Sangara never got the ball. He kicked Ushalulile, so penalty was supposed to have been given as Saseka.
Okay. All right. Well, there it is. We've made the decision. You heard it on Soccer Zone. Let's carry on this conversation on social media. But let's move on. Before that, here's my quiz. I'm 20 years old. I'm the first player to successfully complete 100 passes in a game this season. Who am I, Doctor?
20.
You're not 20, but I've completed 100 passes in a game this season. I'm the first player to do so. Who am I?
Adams, huh? Adams, yeah?
Adams.
Anyacheka. Because it has to come from abantu abakazi ukutapeta.
Oh man. Coach,
Ngiyayazi answer. Ufuna ngisho?
give me a team.
No ngiyayazi.
Give me a team.
Baya leader phezulu.
Sundowns.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is she right? Is she not right? That is the question. A 20-year-old who has made 100 passes and is the first to do so this season. Do you think you know the answer? Hit us up on our social media contacts. But right now, though, let's go to the man that carries the news of this country on his shoulders like a bull. It's the Super Channel.
Andile, it's that time of the season where disputes dominate the Premier Soccer division. And one of the two stories that we cover here, or rather the two stories that we are going to cover first, have got to do with disputes in and out of the PSL DRC and going to the SAFA Appeals Board as well. Let's start with our first one, Andile Jali. You remember a year ago, or more than a year ago, involved in this kind of dispute with Moroka Swallows and said he was unfairly dismissed. Now, the calculations, and we've seen the documents from the Premier Soccer League's dispute resolution chamber, that he was owed a total of 5.7 million. Unfortunately for Andile Jali, this was completely dismissed. And then it went on to the image rights case, which he won, owed by Moroka Swallows 880,000 rands. Now, the complication here is that Morocco Swallows obviously were taken over by Marumo Gallants, and Marumo Gallants are now liable for that 880,000 rands worth of image rights. But it doesn't end there. I'm told that as of tomorrow, they would have submitted an appeal at SAFA House to make sure that there's not more money coming out of their pockets to pay Andile Jali. Moving on to the next one, it's also got to do with disputes. Kolam Mlambo, a dispute that goes back, what, a year and a half or so ago. TX Galaxy were fighting with the player, unfairly dismissed as well, he claimed, and then he was ordered to pay TX Galaxy 120,000 rands. But he's also now taken that case to the SAFA Appeals Board to try and make sure that he is not going to pay that 120,000 rands. This is what we see every season in and out. And then as we move on to the next one, this got to do now with transfers. Sekhukhune United, a story that we broke over the weekend, that Jamie Webber would be moving on to FC Tulsa in the second division of the USA. Doc will remember he played in the MLS for quite some time, but this is a division lower than an MLS, and Jamie Webber is now moving on. But what's interesting here is that Sekhukhune United will get future sale, 50% if Jamie Webber is sold to another club within that 2-year period of a contract. Remember, Jamie Webber was going to be a free agent at the end of the season, but Sekhukhune feeling that letting him go, instead of taking him to his rival clubs in the Betway Premiership, they stand to win some money there. And then another interesting one as we wrap up now with our final two stories, Pirates and Sundowns. Arguably the second biggest fixture after the Soweto Derby in the Betway Premiership is now moving to FNB. Soccer City, the Calabash, will host this fixture on the 16th of March. Traditionally, these games play on a Saturday, but it's now a Sunday because they want to attract a bigger crowd, Andile.